Hi, I'm Ramonda Cutrer, Brickhouse Talk Productions. Today I have with me Bay Area's own Arthur Charles Brown with his new book, Ulterior Motives. Hi, Charles. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Hi, Ramonda. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Well, before we get into your book, which I know everybody's dying to know about, I would like to take a moment to let my viewers know, those who don't know about you, a little bit about you. So my understanding is that you were from Stockton, California?
Yes,
Born and raised?
Born in Stockton, moved to the Bay Area when I was young, so pretty much raised in Berkeley.
And so what inspired you to write? What started all this?
Early on it was with lyrics, and then I came up with a few ideas for a book. So that's pretty much how that took place.
Okay. Lyrics, music, what, R&B? You were a singer doing what, Bobby Brown, New Edition?
You know, I wish I could sing. If I could, that's what I would be doing. Entertainment is, I think highly of it, and those that are able to get up there and perform. But it was lyrics. It was R&B lyrics, and along the lines of, my influences were Babyface early on, and now R. Kelly. Those guys are really good. So yeah, I wrote a few songs back in the day. And then again, like I said, I kind of came up with the idea to write a book. It took me a while to get started. Didn't really know how, but eventually, or luckily, I met someone, a local author, that kind of gave me the blueprint, showed me what to do, and with that, I sort of ran with it. So that kind of gave me the template to write my book.
Okay, and I know a lot of writers, they have to go somewhere exclusive in a mountain or, in a cabin or whatever. What do you do to prepare for writing? What type of mode do you have to be in?
Well, half the battle is kind of knowing what you're going to write about. So first I built my characters, and then I built my chapters. So I knew what I was going to talk about. So that's where the creativity came out. As far as where I write, it came in spurts. I wrote in spurts, an hour here, 2 hours there, in the morning, at night, coffee shops, restaurants, things like that, places like that.
Ulterior Motive, a very interesting title for a book. So where did this name come about? Why did you name it Ulterior Motives?
Ulterior Motives has been the title that I had in mind from the start. And basically, the book has that twist. Although when you look at the cover, it seems that the girl on the cover is the one with the ulterior motive, but she's more of the one with the dilemma. But there are others that have ulterior motives in the book, and something to gain. So. Yeah, it's not just the main character. I would say I have some interesting characters. They're all female, and the twist being I'm a male. I think the interest would be you wanting to know, or the readers wanting to know what I know about female relationships, how they interact with each other, and so forth. That would be the first interest. And then the synopsis, what it's about, is it's intriguing as well. I think that gains some interest. And the book is fun. I mean, there's humor in the book. In the different relationships and some of the different scenes, and there's the ulterior piece, motive piece. So it's a good read. It really is. It's a good read.
Okay, and you touched on one thing that I definitely thought about, which was the characters being mostly women, and you are a male, Arthur. So. Is your book from, personal experience, or is it from, girlfriends you may have, close associates that, kind of gave you little tidbits of things to put in the book?
I would say, the personal experience piece, I would say a little, but in no way is this book about my life. It's about mainly it's about four women and their relationships and their struggles, how they interact with each other, because they're all friends.
So a lot of women could probably relate to the characters, is what you're saying?
Yeah, the characters I tried to bring to life as real as possible, the characteristics, but they are professional women. They all have jobs, they all have ambition, they're intelligent. So I don't take anything away from women with the storyline, what the book is about.
Wonderful. So it's like a positive book that takes place, the story takes place in the Bay Area, correct?
Yeah, it definitely takes place in the Bay Area, and so I just tried to make it the character as normal as possible, and the situation. I mean, it's a common situation, or so.
So Charles is not trying to give up any information about his book, and this is his book. And actually, she's a very beautiful girl. Do you know her, or is she a friend? Very nice.
Yeah, she's a friend of mine from some years ago, and she agreed to let me use one of her photos for the book cover.
You know I have to have a copy of this, right? I definitely want to read your book and provide you my feedback as well. And so where can one pick up a book?
June 24th, Friday, June 24th, I'm having a book release party at Cafe Rendezvous in Oakland, 2430 Broadway in Oakland. That's at 25th and Broadway on the corner. And I'll have books there available as a $20 donation, so I'll sign the books. And I also have apparel for sale. I have hats and T-shirts as well.
And who will be the hostess for this event? Come on,
well,
John.
you were so kind to accept my invitation, so I really appreciate that.
Oh, absolutely. And I wanted to also say that I did have the opportunity of reading some material that you gave me, and the book is great, you guys. I would encourage you all to go out and support Charles on his new endeavor, and you will not be disappointed at all. So what's the next thing coming out for you?
Well, and also on the book and on my website is mentioned of my second effort, and it's called Making It Happen. And I actually started it a little while ago, but I had to put that project on pause to promote this one. But it has four totally, it's not a spinoff of this one, totally different characters, and the storyline is sort of along the same lines as this one, but I'm hoping that'll be out in early next year, 2012.
Can I ask a favor of you?
Sure.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that, the viewers would want to know a little bit more about your book. So can you please read like an excerpt out of your book?
Yeah, I could do that.
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
Let's get down to what the book is about. How about that? Okay, I'm going to read chapter 5. The book has 38 chapters. I'm going to read chapter 5. Chapter 5 is the proposal, and it's when Stephanie asks Brittany to join to surprise her husband.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's see where I'll pick up. Okay, here it is. Well, he has a birthday coming up, and I've been trying for the longest to decide on what I should get him. Well, what does the brother need? He has everything, a career, a beautiful home, cars, a motorcycle. What else is there? And you forgot a beautiful wife. Yes, Stephanie, and an absolutely gorgeous, disgustingly selfish wife. And Brittany laughs. Oh, you think so? Well, you won't feel that way after I tell you what I decided to do for him for his birthday. What, girl? Like I said, the brother has everything, and I can't imagine any place you can take him that he can't afford to take himself. The only difference would be that your selfish ass would be with him. I don't know how to say this, so I'll just come right out and say it. It involves you. Me? How could a birthday present for your husband have anything to do with me? Actually, both you and Monica would make it complete. After a brief pause, Stephanie continues. Are you down? What? Down for what? Because if you're paying for us to go somewhere, we are there. Where are we going? Hell, I've always wanted to go to Cancun or the Bahamas. When are we leaving? You still don't get it, do you? All right, girl. I'm just going to come right out and say it.
Now, if that doesn't get your interest, I don't know what will. Very good. Got me curious. Oh, my God. Okay, so I know you mentioned that you're having a book release party signing July 24th in Oakland. What's the name of the venue again?
It's Cafe Rendezvous.
Do you have the address?
2430 Broadway in Oakland.
Okay. And for those that won't be able to make it to that event, where could they pick up your book?
You can go to my website. It's Ulterior Motives -CE Brown. There's a page called Get a Copy, and there are links to Barnes & Noble, Amazon, Borders, and Publish America.
And ladies, he did mention his hats, and you should definitely pick up one. They're really stylish for women and nice shirt for guys as well. So I'm definitely going to promote you, Charles. And I really appreciate you stopping by and introducing your books to my viewers, Brickhouse Talk. And is there anyone that you want to give shots out to before we end our interview?
Yes, you know, this whole effort, it was a long time coming, and there were a lot of people that supported me, friends, family, and so forth. So definitely the cover model, Krista James, for allowing me to use her image. Daniel Spikes, he took my author photo. And some other friends that I printed copies and made available. They actually took some time to read and provided some valuable feedback. So I appreciate them as well. But pretty much everyone. The list is too long to name, but pretty much everyone, and they know who they are. That pushed me to complete this my project.
Okay. Well, again, thank you for coming by and sharing this with me. I appreciate it. Good luck to you, and I know you'll do well. Thank you so much. This is Ramonda Cutrer, Brickhouse Talk production with the author Charles Brown in his new book, Ulterior Motives.